Are we live?
Yes.
Oh, hello, welcome to Tales of the 20-Sided. We start this so well every week. And happy St. Patrick's weekend.
To be sure.
Oh, what the fuck?
Probably offending some people, but that's what we do.
That's cultural appropriation right there.
Slightly. Hope everyone
Go on,
is good.
Say something in Irish,
To be
Reese.
sure. To be sure.
Oh, God. Any Irish people watching, we apologise.
The views expressed by some members of this group do not reflect the whole views or the views of this company.
You could have at least learned to say it properly in Irish, Reese. Like, if you were going to do it, you could have at least.
Welcome back, those catching us on YouTube and Twitch. Nice to see you all. Nice to see people in chat. And Ollie, we're going to start with you this week.
Oh, switching it up. If you've got Amazon Prime, and you link it to your Twitch, you get one free sub to any creator on Twitch that you want for a month. Just go onto the creator's channel, click on subscribe, and there should be a little option at the bottom that says pay with Prime. Click on it, and it's completely free. Doesn't cost you anything, and it helps out creators like us. Just gives us a little bit, gives you access to some of the extra stuff as well that subscription gets you. So yeah, just make sure you've linked your Twitch to your Amazon Prime, which is just in the settings. You can easily do it, and yeah.
Good stuff. Ed.
Hi.
Hi.
Just so everyone is aware, we try to release new videos every Friday at 8:30. It's typically the Friday following a stream Saturday that we release the latest episode of the stream. If anyone watching us on Twitch, if you want to go over to our YouTube, if you're watching us on our YouTube, thank you. If you could subscribe, follow, and comment, ring that bell, all that lovely stuff on our YouTube. It really does help. It puts us out there into the algorithm, make sure other people sees our stuff. We do try to make these as enjoyable as we can for you. So if you can give us a like and comment, we would really appreciate that. And again, we have lots of stuff in the work. You need to make sure you hit that bell. You need to make sure you subscribe so you see all the stuff that's coming out. We have some really fun stuff being planned. It's getting sooner and sooner. But yeah, thank you.
And as you did tell the viewers last week, otherwise your monster is coming. So we'll see what happens with that. Emma.
You can go check out our partners over at Pitter Patter Emporium. They provide a wide range of 3D printed high quality miniatures. You can also there we are with pebbles. You can also create your own custom character over on Hero Forge or Eldritch Foundry. Get the STL and send it over to the guys at Pitter Patter, and they will print them at a fraction of the cost. So yeah, you can check them out over at pitterpatteremporium.co.uk and pitterpatteremporium.etsy.com, and you can put TRT20 in at checkout for a 15% discount.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Martine.
So I bet you're wondering, why does don't fucking put me off? I'm trying to make a nice little. So you're wondering, why does my nan keep speaking about these people all the time? She keeps laughing to herself in corner. It's because she's remembering a clip from our last episode, which you can also find on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X, and Blue Sky now. Check us out over there. We put out exclusive content. And thanks for watching. Tell your nan I said hi. What?
Is your nan on TikTok?
Maybe she is.
Impressive.
Stay away from me, nan. I know what you like.
You? Reese.
We've all seen your Insta For You page. We know what you like.
It's full of weird stuff.
The Martine Centre.
Yeah. Reese, what you got to tell us?
So, a big thank you for everyone that does spend the time to watch us every weekend. We appreciate it. We love you all. And it's that time. Celebrity birthdays today. We've got a good one this session. Today it's Will.i.am's 50th. Happy birthday, Will.i.am.
Oh,
Well, happy
big
birthday,
fan.
Will.i.am.
Happy birthday.
We know you're a big
And
fan of the
also-
stream, so we hope you like this. Shout
Yep.
out.
And also, Eva Longoria is also 50 today. Happy birthday, Eva. And finally, Uncle Roger. He's also 34. The
Love
actor,
Uncle Roger.
the comedian who plays Uncle Roger.
Ah,
Happy birthday, guys.
Icon or one con slot. If you click the sub button, then it will tell you how much a sub is, and you can also
There's 3
subscribe with
bits.
Prime.
Oh, you could subscribe with Prime.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Will.i.am and Eva Longoria.
And Uncle Roger.
She's keeping it
And
tight for
Uncle
50,
Roger.
isn't she?
Forget Uncle Roger.
Excuse you.
Keeping it tight for 50.
How do you know?
Yeah, she's on them adverts, isn't she? I'll tell you.
Eva,
Oh, tell it.
if you're watching, I'm sure Lou would love if you slid into his DMs.
What?
He only goes for the offer 50.
Oh,
I've got hair in my mouth now.
That's just a fast forward of what Lou will be saying.
if any celebrities are watching this incredibly professional outfit,
Then I'm sorry. I apologise. It's all I can say. Literally all I can say.
Oh, funny.
That's everyone, isn't it? I think. Ed, roll the intro. To pick up where we have been, and last session especially. You guys are in the Unseelie part of the Feywild on a mission from an acquaintance of Meabh's, Seren, or who you thought was an acquaintance of Meabh's, Seren. You had gone to a property, thinking it was going to be one thing. It turned out to be different. You ended up at a big manor of sorts, an estate. Wandered around with your blueprints that turned out to be false. Looking for a vault where you would find an artifact. Instead, walked into a room where Seren seemed to be with others. He revealed himself to not be Seren. He didn't give you a name, but his intentions were clear. He had his prisoners that he had been after, or one in particular. You had a small piece of conversation with him before he apparated some ethereal chains, locking you all into place. A couple of you surrendering once most of you had dropped. Took you down to a prison in a dungeon below the estate. Locked you all up individually. Released your chains, but your bindings were still there, stopping you producing any magic. After some conversation of sorts, of not real substance, Kef and his little cat friend, Terence, managed to get him free, and he smashed through the door to work on freeing everyone. combat started. And without your weapons and appropriate items for casting spells, there were belts involved and claws and lots of talk of bondage and kink. Eventually, Kef managed to free everyone. Terence managed to free them of their ethereal bindings. And you guys managed to eliminate the 3 guards that had stood in your way. One of the cells is still closed. And unsure of who that person is, Meabh had been setting about trying to get her freed, making sure that everyone was aware that we need a set of keys or a way to get this person out. And that is where we shall pick up in today's session. With you all in this underground bunker of sorts. The combat has finished. The enemy has dropped. It is dimly lit in here. It is quiet apart from those of you who are moving around. You have your weapons again. And your components or arcane focuses, druidic focuses that you need to be able to cast spells.
Magic items.
Everything that you had before is with you now. What would you all like to do?
Can I still be shouting for the keys?
You can.
Keys to all of you. While I'm looking through the door at whoever this person is.
What are you saying to the group?
Someone get the keys. We need to get them out.
I'm gonna. Kef's gonna be probably the one because I think the guy with the keys was the last one down.
The one I was near.
So considering I just ripped half of his back out, he is gonna duck down, pull the keys off the back of his off the back of this guy's belt, and just throw them towards you.
Do I need to roll or check to catch them, or can I just?
No,
catch
you're
them?
fine. Even if you dropped them, you would be able to pick them back up straight after.
Yeah.
They're not going to fall down.
Okay. I'll catch them and I'll try and open the door.
Door opens with Ollie. There's some feedback coming from your microphone.
Is it?
Indeed. There we go.
Nope.
Back again.
Nope.
Go with us with this
Feedback, it
professional
sounds like a
outfit.
fan.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Have you got a fan on? Is it
There you go.
PC? Dying.
It was a fan.
Perfect.
It was a PC fan.
Nice.
The door unlocks with ease. No issues whatsoever.
I'll go in.
Okay. You guys are well aware of the orientation of these cells. They're small, they're dingy. Slumped in, as you have seen, Meabh, slumped in one corner on top of the bed of straw. Slightly against the stone wall is a very frail figure. A woman. She has blonde hair. She is very pale. She looks almost like a bag of bones at this point. And another thing you notice now that you're able to look at and get a little bit closer and inspect is there is an aura around this woman. And it is dark. And this is a physical thing that you can see around her.
Would I have experienced anything like it before?
Roll me a history check. I'm going to give you advantage.
Pebbles is going to come in to sort of snoop around, see who it is.
Okay.
15.
Oh,
Sure. Meabh, you're unsure of a name of what this is. But this is something that, on your side of the Fae, people have spoken about that the Unseelie do. And this is a curse of sorts that slowly drains the person of their soul and leaves nothing but a dead husk on the floor.
Would I know if it's dangerous to go near them?
You wouldn't think it's dangerous to go near them.
I'll touch
One
them.
thing you will know is touch them absolutely fine. One thing you will know is it is incredibly hard to get rid of.
Right. I'm gonna shout, Misha, we need you. And I'm gonna approach her and I'm gonna kneel down at the side of her and I'm gonna go, hello, you. We can help.
She opens her eyes and you see these bright green eyes that look at you. And you can see there is the slimmest piece of life left in this person. And they go to open their mouth to respond, but you can see it's taking a lot of energy for her to do anything.
Can I try and use my mind thing and go, just say through her over the mind link and go, is this easier?
Yeah, yes, it is. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. I don't know if there's much you can do to help, sir.
I don't know if there is either, but we can try. What's your name?
I'm Felicity.
I'd obviously recognise. Would I recognise?
You would recognise the name, yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'll go. Someone's with us that I think you know.
Pebbles will just shout, Quentin!
You would have heard.
Yeah.
You would have heard her.
I won't have. Shit, sorry.
Good looking out.
Misha's come into the room after you shouted, Meabh. Okay. Is everything all right?
I think we need help, but I don't know if you can. Can they see the black
They can.
aura? Yeah. I don't know what it's called, but I've heard tell of an unseelie curse that steals a person's soul from them slowly. It's incredibly painful, and I don't know if this is within your capability, but you're the only person that I know that could possibly help with this.
I mean, I can. My abilities normally help, like physical injuries, not magical up to yet. I mean, I can try if she's. I mean, are you? Can I have a look? And if she's. Yeah, is she? Can I see if she's injured physically? Is she like cuts, bruises? Is she?
Roll a medicine check.
Excuse me. Oh.
While Misha's doing that, I will turn to Pebbles. I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'm gonna say it in my mind, knowing what Pebbles is like, and go, Pebbles, this is Felicity. but I don't know if Quentin should see her like this, especially unprepared.
Pebbles just in her mind goes, I knew it. I could just tell. I could just feel it in my bones, you know. But can I see where is Quentin right now?
He is currently over by where you guys picked up your stuff, and he is just hugging tightly onto Teddy. So he's kind of over the other side of this cavernous room.
I agree. I don't think it's right for him to see her like this if this is the Felicity. Do you want me to... I can just keep him distracted.
I think he needs to be with her at some point, but I think he needs preparing for what he might see first. We can't keep them separated, because if this curse does take her and he hasn't got to say goodbye, I can't do that to him. But he needs to be prepared for what he's going to see.
Do you want me to speak to him?
He seems to be closest to you out of any of us.
Okay. Before I do though, and Pebbles just sort of takes off a backpack and she pulls out a Moonberry Delight donut. Maybe, I mean, I'm not magical, and I mean that shit looks magical, but maybe this'll help. She does look hungry. And I'll just go over and I'll give it to Meabh to give to her when she's ready. Okay.
I'm grateful, Pebbles.
Okay. And then Pebbles just sort of like, not in a mind thing, but just like mumbling to herself as she's walking over to Quentin. Okay. Quentin, I don't know how to tell you. Quentin, you know Phyllis? No. Okay. And I'll get over to him.
Misha, what did you roll on your medicine check?
21.
She doesn't seem to have any physical bruises, cuts, scrapes. Her skin is pale, almost translucent, and you can see that her breathing is shallow and laboured at this point.
Meabh, I don't think my magical abilities can help here, but by the looks of things, I don't think we've got much time. Maybe it's worth if I go and speak to Terence. I mean, he was able to get us out of these bonds. Maybe he could be able to help.
It's worth a try.
I'll go try and speak to him.
Can I take hold of Felicity's hand? And I'm just going to hold her hand in mine.
Sure.
Misha's going to go out and try and find if I can see Terence anyway.
Yeah, he's around. He's just pruning himself.
Okay. I'll approach Terence then. I don't know. Yeah.
Pebbles, what you do?
So I'll sort of walk over to Quentin. Quentin.
Oh yeah. Hello.
How's Teddy?
He's here. We have him. He's safe. He's not hurt at all.
Oh, that's great. I'm so happy for you. So you know Felicity?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what does she look like again?
She's I don't remember.
Did she have blonde hair?
I don't know. I just know the voice now.
Ah, okay. Well, so you should know that there is so you know that room over there? Well,
yeah.
You know how there's a person in there?
I heard Meabh saying something, but I was too sad.
Yeah. Well, so she spoke to her in the little mind thing that she could do, and that's Felicity. What are the chances that that's the same Felicity that you're used to? I don't know, but she looks worse for wear. So I'm just preparing you now for what you're going to see in case it is the Felicity.
Okay.
Great.
It won't be, but
It won't. Oh,
okay.
if you say so. Do you want to see her? Oh,
Sure.
okay. I'll sort of
You
lead him
would,
over.
Before anyone comes back, well, can I use my mind thing and just say to Felicity and go, do you know someone called Quentin?
I do, yes. Yes, I've kind of been trying to guide him here.
He's outside. Someone's bringing him.
I knew he would come. I just knew he would. I've been waiting.
Why? Do you know who it is upstairs? Why did he want you?
We, me and Quentin, did some shadier stuff back in the day, and we like to get into places, and Quentin was very good at not being seen and stealing, and we would take stuff and sell it, and that's how we kind of made our living. And they caught us stealing something that looked quite valuable. And they've kept me here ever since.
How long ago was that?
I don't even know anymore. So long. Quentin managed to escape. He managed to get out, but he had to run because he would have been caught again. And I said to him to leave. I wanted him to leave, to be free. But he promised that he'd always come back and get me. And he didn't. But I knew he always would. And I have been kind of holding on to just see his face one more time. And know he's safe.
I think he had his memories taken, and that's why it's taken so long for him to get back to you.
Oh, bless him. He's
I
a good
think
man.
he hears your voice in his head.
Strange. I don't know why. I have no way of contacting him.
How were you trying to guide him back to you then?
Just by wishing, hoping.
Wishing is a powerful magic here.
I guess. I don't know if he actually heard me. It'd be nice if he did. Then we've been kind of communicating this whole time.
You see as her face tries to bring on a smile. Slightly.
Yeah. Do you know the name of the person who you stole from, who kept you here?
I don't. We never really paid attention to who. Just anyone that was rich and fancy and had more than us. Kind of, in our eyes, it was... We didn't have much. We never had much, but we had each other. And if people had more than us, then they could probably afford to lose the odd item.
You know what it was that you tried to steal? That it must have been something very important to warrant this kind of punishment, even from the Unseelie.
It was pretty. It was colourful. Like a gem of sorts, or a crystal, or something along those lines. We didn't know what it did. We just looked like it would be worth something. We didn't know this is what would be brought of it.
You Unseelie can be very cruel.
Yes, I realize that now.
Misha, what are you doing going over to Terence?
Okay. Not to walk or show up to him. Excuse me, Terence. Is there a place where we can talk privately?
If you wish, there are many cells if you want to go into one of them.
Yeah. Okay. I'll lead him into a cell.
Okay.
Make sure no one else is listening or hearing. I mean, I'm going to want to speak to you because obviously I saw what you when you did change form. I mean, can we both be really honest with each other right now?
I don't know. What do you want to know?
Let's start with is Terence your real name? Is that
No, it is not.
okay? Would you like to tell me? I mean, if you don't want me to tell the others, it remains between me and you.
My name is Augustine.
Okay. I mean, you've got pretty good magic there, with you able to take the bands off us, which I do appreciate. The reason why I want to discuss something with you is we've got a person in the other cell. It looks like there's some kind of magic that's holding her down, that's maybe causing her some harm. I wondered if you could take a look and whether it's in your remit of magic. It's not in mine.
I don't think it is, unfortunately. There's not really much I can do with healing properties or anything that would make someone feel better, I'm afraid.
Maybe if it's binding us, is there something you can remove, like the shackles? Because they was binding to us, and you remove them.
If she has the same binds, I can get rid of those, but that's all I would be able to do.
Okay. Would you be able to have a look and just see if there's anything you could do?
Yeah, sure.
And between us, why the cat? Why have you changed into the cat for instead of your own self?
Have you ever had a really easy life where everyone does everything for you? All of the time?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Try changing into a cat, and then you'll realise.
I mean, where is it that you're from?
That doesn't need to be spoken about.
Okay, I mean, I suppose the main thing is if you can help. So if you want to take a look and if you can help, it would be appreciated.
Absolutely, yes. Yes, why not? I've done the rest, I might as well do another one.
Okay, thank you. And the shape shifting and your real name will stay between me and you.
Much appreciated.
No worries. I'll walk out the cellar. Yeah.
Whilst you're having this conversation, Pebbles, you would be leading Quentin to this cell. And approaching the door. You approach. Meabh, would you be blocking their view of Felicity, or would you just be sitting sort of to the side of her?
I'd be knelt down at the side of her, like holding her hand and looking at her so that I could talk to her.
As you get to the door, Pebbles, you see as Quentin just freezes. Completely. Just staring at her.
Are you okay, Quentin? It's her, isn't it?
He runs in and kneels down. And he cups her face. Meabh, can you roll me an insight check, please?
Yep. Oh my god, that was shit. 6.
You can see absolute heartbreak on Quentin's face. And you would be someone who has probably seen actual hearts being ripped from chests, but it's like his has. And he's the living embodiment of that feeling. He kneels down, cups her face.
Oh, my darling. Oh, what have they done to you? Oh, no.
If I take hold of Quentin's hand, can I act as a bridge between them so that he can talk to her through my mind?
Yeah. For this scenario, yeah.
Yeah.
Felicity feeling that bridge. You'll have to bear with me whilst I voice two characters having a conversation. Felicity feeling that connection. And you see that she sort of has a sense of knowing that she's going to be able to speak to Quentin. You hear her say,
My love. My love, I've missed you.
Quentin strokes her face.
I forgot about you, and I'm sorry. But I remember everything now. I heard you, and I knew that you needed me. I didn't know why, but now I see why. I thought I'd lost everything when they took you. I see your face looking back at me as I left. And I couldn't do anything. I found you again, and you're gonna be okay.
He says out loud,
She's going to be okay, Meabh. Yeah.
I don't know what we can do to heal it. I wish God would look at my message.
God has looked at your message.
Is that possible?
With this, it would not be,
No.
unfortunately.
Okay. I don't know what we can do, Quentin. None of us have the power to remove a curse like this. Would I know anyone who does? Well, I know anyone that could, but that can get here.
Get here right now would be very risky.
Yeah.
And that would be up to you as to whether you want to put people in that scenario.
Nope. Usually I would offer to make a deal and take a piece of the soul as payment. But I think it's too... She doesn't have enough left of it.
Misha, where's Misha? He heals people all the time, and he's really good at it.
Misha,
From
at this
this, he
point, you would
doesn't.
be starting to approach the door with Terence and
Okay.
seeing this scene of Quentin knelt down.
I'm really sorry, Quentin. There's nothing I can do. it's something really dark. I can't heal. I can only heal wounds and if someone's physically hurt. This is something dark and evil. It's beyond my abilities. I'm so sorry.
He looks back at Felicity. And Meabh, you would hear.
I'm so sorry. I thought I would make things right. And that I'd find you and that we would be okay. And no matter how far that I went, no matter how many days went by, I'd get back to you. And you're here now, and I have found you, but it's not enough, is it?
You see as tears are streaming down his face.
Where's Terence? Is he at the side of us now?
Terence is at the side of you, and with the scene that's happening, isn't stepping in. He obviously can't hear what's happening, but he can see that it's a moment, and you would get the feeling that there's not really anything he can do. Felicity replies to Quentin.
My love, you gave me everything. You gave me love. I held on for as long as I could. I just wanted to see you one last time. And you found me. You did it. My brave, foolish Quentin, you found me. And we got to see each other one last time.
You see as the
Fucking hate this shit, man. I hate this fucking
see as the faintest of smiles comes onto her face.
Quentin, I don't know what happens with me afterwards. But I want you to live for me. No matter what you do. Live.
He wipes away some tears and wipes one off of her cheek.
I'm so sorry. And I love you. And I'll always love you. And I'll see you again. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week. But I'll come and find you again, I promise. I did it this time and maybe too late, but I will find you again.
He kisses her on the cheek. And Meabh, you would feel one half of the connection drop.
Before it does. Right. I know I can't make a deal to save the half of her soul. Can I make a deal to make sure that her soul goes to a good place where Quentin can meet her later? Rather than being... Because I'm assuming this dark energy, like...
You don't know what happens with the soul once this happens.
So I don't know if it, like, wipes it or, like, go... So I can't do anything to, like, make sure it
You're
goes
not sure
somewhere
what
good even. Okay.
You are just going off of what you have heard, because no one on your side of things really understands or knows fully what it is that they do, or even if it is a real thing.
Okay. I'll have to.
You've,
Yeah.
You feel one half of the connection drop. And the small piece of light that was left in Felicity's eyes turn off. And Quentin just sits there, just holding her face.
I'll carefully put down her hand. Is her body dead?
It seems that way.
Her eyes up. I'll close her eyes. And then I'll get up. I'll just rest my hand on Quentin's shoulder briefly and give it a little squeeze. And then I'll back away to give them some, leave them together.
Terence walks off. What are the rest of you doing?
Fucking hate this game. Fucking shitbag, man. I swear to God. I hate how good you are at setting up these fucking scenes. Fucking hate it.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Misha's going to go on. Sorry,
No, you're all right. Go on.
Okay. Well, Misha's going to obviously seeing the scene is going to give Quentin some time with her and walk out. He's going to just quickly walk off. I'm guessing Kef and Jeremiah are away at the other end of the place.
Yeah, I'm like I'm going to be searching the bodies for anything useful, any like keys or anything, or any items of it that we could use to escape.
Okay. I'm going to go to you two then. I'm going to shout you both over. Kef, Jeremiah, are you both okay? Do you need any healing? I mean, are you hurt in any way?
Yes.
What you, Kef?
Quite substantively.
Kef, what about you? Are you okay? Do you need some healing?
I'm all right. I'm fine.
Okay. I just want to let you both know, Quentin, obviously, I'll just tell you what's happened in the room. She's passed away. She's no longer with us. There's nothing we can do. So we're just giving Quentin some time with her, but we do need to.
Unfortunately, I don't think we have time.
We need to escape at some point.
We need to escape now.
I'm just going to put my hand on you.
I don't mean to limit what Quentin's unfortunately going through, but these guards are part of the structure of this place. Someone's going to be coming to relieve them of their duty at some point.
Not to sound cold-hearted, but maybe we could use her.
In what way?
Jeremiah gives you a look.
Well, we're not gonna leave her here. We can't leave her here. What if we take the uniforms as if we're escorting her to be disposed of?
What, so you suggest we take her with us?
There's not enough uniforms for all of us. And it would be hard to explain why we need the other prisoners with us if we were disposing of her. We can take her with us, though. I have the bag of holding that I think it was the general who gave it to us. It seems quite improper, but I'm assuming she's not a giant.
No.
Then I
she's not.
imagine she'd probably fit inside.
I mean, I can try and cast another spell to make sure we're a bit more stealthier getting out of the building, so we can all try and sneak out the best we can.
That would probably be helpful.
I'll
But
wait till we're all ready before I cast it. I'm going to put my hand on Jeremiah and I'll cast Healing Word at 3rd level. So I'll roll for this bad boy. 3d4. So that's 3, 6, 9, plus 5. 14. You got 14 health here, Jeremiah.
okay. Thank you.
Another question. As just a quick one. Will my totem have died down by this point?
How long does
If
it last?
It's an hour.
Oh, it'd still be there.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So you take another
5.
5. So you take another 5 then, and everyone else in this area will be Kef. Me will take another 5. Cool. Well, I hope that's done as much as it can for you, Jeremiah.
Was it just you and Keth that took the extra 5, or?
Are you
It'll be-
around the area that they're in, or are you still by where Quentin is?
At what I will have done is sort of just like looked at him for a minute. Like once everybody's out the room, I've just sort of stood at the door, just looking at him, and then I'm just sort of like outside of the door to the side, sort of almost guarding, in a sense.
I'm not sure how far that will away. Lou.
It wouldn't reach you.
Okay.
No.
I mean, does anybody else? Kev said he's fine, and we'll need to try and figure a way to escape now. Anyone got any ideas?
I think Kef's suggestion makes the most sense. Our former guards have left us these lovely uniforms.
I will advise you they didn't have hoods on.
These lovely blood-covered spine holes where spines have been ripped out of
That's just the one.
uniforms.
The other one's got bludgeoning with a belt.
I would like to.
No. One of them I ripped the spine out.
Yeah.
The other one I ripped a kidney out of.
Have we actually? Can I have a look at the guards? Have we actually searched the guards? Did we search the guards?
We were
People
gonna,
looked
but it's
over,
hard
they didn't
to.
really have anything on them.
Right. Okay.
We'll just have to sneak out then.
What are you guys doing?
Guess we start sneaking.
I'm still stood at that, like almost.
Does someone want to get Quentin away?
I'll go in.
I don't think he's going to want to watch us put her in a bag of holding.
I'll go into him and I'll kneel down.
I'll follow.
I'll say, Quentin, we need to go. She wouldn't want you to die here too.
He stands up. He doesn't say anything, but he stands up.
We can take her with us if you want and lay her to rest.
These people who don't deserve her. So yeah.
I'll
Please.
look over towards Jeremiah and just like nod. And I'll put my hand on like Quentin's shoulder, upper back, and just like walk out with him.
I'll open the opening on the bag and just shimmy her in.
Suffering.
Like a bed sheet, I imagine.
Yep. Perfect.
Maeve's fancy dress, I think, is in there.
It's a bag of holding. It's in a separate section. It's fine.
Yeah, it's very a very open space once in there.
Okay. What about, is everyone okay? Does anyone need any healing, or is everyone hurt? I know Jeremiah's okay, Kev.
I mean,
Maeve, are you okay?
If you're still offering
Pebbles?
healing,
I'm fine.
Pebbles, do you need anything?
I think I should be okay for now.
Do you need some more, Jeremiah?
yeah.
If everyone stands near the unicorn, I can heal you again, and everyone will get the benefit from it. Maybe one last time.
I'm perfectly fine. I'm going to go and get the keys from the door while you guys do that, and see if we can unlock the door up here.
Pebbles, are you coming nearer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Healing Word on Jeremiah. Which is 2d4. That's 2. That's 5. So that's 5 plus 5. That's 10. And then everyone else gets another 5 from the unicorn.
In addition to Jeremiah, or was that did you already add a 5 star?
No. So it were 5. I've healed you for 5. I get a plus 5 bonus. So you've got 10. And then the unicorn is a plus 5.
So
you'd get 15.
Yeah, 15, yeah.
Okay.
Mark that off the sheet. Okay.
Thanks, Misha.
Oh, you're welcome. Best.
Thank you,
hopefully-
Misha.
Hopefully we can try and get out of here and escape this terrible place.
I'm trying to remember.
I'll
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I'll follow to where Kef went.
We got taken out of the grand hall.
Mhm.
Down a corridor.
Left out of that first door
As in
into a
with
corridor.
okay.
Left out of the dining room that you were in. Then an immediate right, pretty much.
Oh,
Turn around,
actually,
right.
I've got this.
Yeah.
And then
Drag
a
us
room
into
on the left.
drag us into the hallway, then an immediate right, then into a room on the left, where behind a bookcase there's a stairwell going down. And we go down the stairs about 50 feet into a dank down underground room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Is everyone ready?
Well, as soon as we're ready, guys, let me know whether or not I'll cast my spell.
Kef, have you managed to get have the keys worked?
I'm going to try the keys in the main door.
In the central pillar that was in this where you came down from.
Yeah.
Yeah, they work. Unlocks it.
Door's unlocked.
As far as you guys can remember, there's no other doors that you would think would be locked en route. Because it was kind of a study that you went down from.
Do you want me to go ahead and scout out before the rest of you come traipsing up?
It's up to you,
Can
but
do.
I just need to let you know that my spell only, you have to be quite close vicinity. If you're further away, it'll not work. At least 30 feet.
Okay, that's okay. I can stay within that.
Unless you want me to go first in case we encounter something.
Okay. What? I'm just thinking. What do we hope to achieve by? Was there anyone in the room? The room with the bookcase, which was hiding the staircase. Was anyone in there when we got dragged
when
through?
you went in there, no, but that doesn't mean there won't be now.
Yeah.
It's like a small library study room type thing.
So I can check beyond that case if I go ahead a little bit and just check before we head out. I could just be the scope, like a periscope.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Okay, cool. We'll do that. I'll go first.
Okay.
Up the staircase.
We'll wait, what, 5-10 seconds before following?
Sure. Have you
Stealthily.
done Pass Without a Trace, Misha?
No, as soon as I'll get 5 seconds and then. Oh no! Well, will Pebble still be in 30 feet when she goes down the stairs?
You're trying to make it so that you are following within 30 feet.
Yeah. Then I'll cast Pass Without a Trace now, which gives everybody a +10 bonus to stealth checks.
Okay.
I'll mark that off.
You make your way up the stairs. Roll me stealth checks, all of you, please.
Cool.
Don't forget your +10s.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Ooh.
pop off queen.
Have you borrowed Martine's dice for this session?
No.
They've got a nat 1. But
Plus the 10.
plus the 10 plus my 8, I've got 19.
You're lucky.
That's
There's you're lucky. There's no critical failure on a 1 in a skill check.
No shit.
23.
That's why I've gone first.
Kev got a 23.
Okay.
15 for me.
Good stuff. Pebbles, you make your way up, leading the way. The rest of you following behind, making sure to stay within enough space so that Misha's spell can maintain.
Quentin following though, yeah? Quentin's with us.
Quentin
We're not
is
leaving-
following, yes.
Okay, not leaving it behind.
He is following. He is silent.
Right, okay.
I'm going to
Complete.
stick like next to.
Was my backpack in the thing?
Yeah, Terence is ready in there.
That's all I was checking.
He's not walking if he doesn't have to. Pebbles, you make your way up to the top of the stairs.
Can I see the back of the bookcase then?
You can.
I will stealthily sort of. If I have to push it, I'll push it slightly, but I'll check
The
first.
bookcase doesn't move. It's a freestanding bookcase, and so basically it is here, and
you
the
said it's
stairs
like
are just
labyrinth,
round it. You just walk round
Yeah.
the bookcase to get to the
Okay.
stairs.
I'll look. I'll sort of. One of those.
Doesn't seem to be anyone there, and you can't hear anything.
Okay. I'll wait for the rest of the group to catch up to let them know that it's safe to go.
Sorry. I've just had a quick thought. So, Meabh, you might be able to help with this. The guy that captured us in the first place, he kind of knew where we were. Is that because he had certain items of us all? Will he able to trace us again?
Maybe.
Then this man may be difficult for us to escape because he'll know where we are at all times. Is there any spell we can try and cast that can stop that?
But he's
I don't know.
he's probably not tracking us now, though. As far as
I'm
he's
just-
aware, we've been caught.
Just a thought, because as soon as he finds out we're gone, he's gonna find us pretty quickly.
Then maybe he does. Maybe the longer we doesn't find out, the further we get away.
I don't think
Okay.
we're in a position to go looking for those items.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just making it aware that he still may know where we are in case he does try and find us.
Maybe you would know if you get across the border,
Mhm.
then they're not going to follow you into there unless they have more tricks up their sleeves
Yeah.
like they did before.
If we can get back over to where I'm from, they won't dare follow me there
Okay.
unless they
Would this
trace
be?
me back again.
Would they dare follow us there?
No.
Are we thinking that these are the items we were given?
No,
No.
these were You. These are other items that the fake 7 received. More subterfuge.
Okay.
He's being nice. There's other ways he could have said that.
Yeah, you did it in a very roundabout, nice way. Did not
Okay.
bring unnecessary conflict at this moment in time.
It wasn't anyone's fault. It was the fake 7.
Okay. Let's go. Let's keep going then.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Hold back. And I'll sort of, as I come out of the staircase.
As you come out of the staircase, there are, other than the door that you entered into this room, there are 2 other doors. 3 doors in total in this room.
Wait, so we've got the one that we've just come from, or do you mean the one that we came from?
You haven't come from a door,
Okay.
you've come from literally down some stairs.
Okay.
So you've come up the
Alright.
stairs, past the
So you're-
bookshelf. It's empty in this room, person-wise. You guys came in from where you are standing, came in from the door on the right-hand side.
When we were
There is
crying.
also a door straight ahead of you, and a door to your left.
Okay. Just to double check, we want to go the way that we came, or do
Is
we
it
want to?
Has it got a keyhole? Can we have a look through the keyhole if it's got one? Or is it
I'll
just a
go over and
solid?
check.
There
Check
is
the
no
one that
keyhole.
we-
You could see from where you're standing.
Okay.
Can I put my ear to the door to listen out?
From which one?
From the one that we originally came from when we were brought in. The one on the right.
Roll me perception.
26.
You can hear footsteps. They don't
How
seem like
many?
they're directly outside, but they're not far away. You hear one set of footsteps with that roll.
I sort of like quietly go,
Okay. Can I
and then I'll
put,
sort of walk back over to where they are so I can start whispering. There's one out that way. Do we want to wait until they've gone past, or do we want to go? I can listen to the other doors.
I mean, it makes sense we stick to the route we know. Otherwise, we run the risk
Okay.
of getting lost in here.
True.
Well, is it a popular route? Are we just going to keep bumping into people?
I don't think any of us are very well acquainted with this place, so I don't think we know the popularity of the routes. But
The thing is, though, we don't know this place well enough to know if those 2 doors may not go the way we want to go, and we may not even realise that until we reach the end.
I'll go up and listen to the door. I'll go up and I'll listen and hear, like, listen for the footsteps to either like go past or go away.
Okay. Roll perception.
24.
You wait for a moment, listening. And they do sound like they're getting further away.
Does it
And then
sound
they
like they've?
And then they stop.
Does it sound like they're like? Does it sound like they're coming from like they've gone to the left or to the right?
The right.
Is that the way we need to go?
It is.
Shit. I'll go back to the group. Okay, they've gone to the right where we need to go. But they've just stopped. They've gone further away, but they've stopped. So
I mean, if
maybe,
we assume it's like a guard patrol, we could try to get the jump on them.
Now we're talking.
Oh wait, if he's on patrol, can we not wait for him to start walking the other way and then sneak by?
I mean, I can carry on listening for a little bit and see if anything happens. But maybe he's just
What if
going
it's
on.
what if it's a change? What if he's there for hours?
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, if we do try and get in the ambush, there's a high likely chance that he'll just shout and call more guards.
True.
Can we take his head off?
Who's got the
I
highest
don't think you're
passive
quite
perception?
grasping.
Who's got the highest passive perception?
I got 17.
18, mate.
Mm.
Any
14.
advances on 18? Misha. You hear. Whereabouts are you guys at the moment? Just so I can give you the right directions and what you're doing. Are you by that door?
I imagine we're
Or are
by
you still by the bookcase?
Yeah, because I will have gone and listened, then come back to speak
Sure.
to them away from the door.
Misha. And I think Pebbles as well with your passive. Meabh, what's your passive?
13.
No, you're fine. Misha and Pebbles. The door that I said, so you had the one on the right that Pebbles has been checking. You've got one straight ahead of you. You've got one to the left.
Yeah.
The door straight ahead of you, you can hear a key entering the keyhole and starting to unlock.
Shit. Get behind the bookcase.
There's someone coming into the door.
Get behind the and I
But if
start
they're coming this
shoving
way-
everybody.
What are you guys doing?
That's-
I need quick.
I'm pushing them behind the
Decisions.
bookcase.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I did.
You hear the door open and close. And footsteps.
Coming towards us? With my passive perception, would I know if it's coming towards us or away? Because if the reason why I'm saying is if it's coming to,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. Let me finish my description.
Okay, sorry.
Footsteps leading towards the door that Pebbles had been listening to. They are hurried footsteps. You hear that door open and close. And whoever that was has gone.
Did they relock the door when they unlocked it? Did they? No. Okay.
Pebbles is gonna stealthily just check that they've actually left. And not psyched us out, so she'll just check.
They gone.
Decided.
Just opening the door and closing the door, standing there waiting for you.
You never know. You never fucking know. You can't be too cautious. That's some dumb shit you do as well.
Yeah, it's
Well.
Doing standing there doing the fake footsteps.
yeah.
When they start doing a little elevator going
It
down.
is very mean. But no,
It's
they
just,
are
it's just some guy with some coconuts.
They have gone.
Okay. Hold on. I'll go over to that door again and listen to see if I can hear anything else, like talking, etc.
Roll perception for me.
Can I go over to the door he came out of?
Can I give Pebbles guidance if she needs it?
Should be alright.
Right. You're going up to the door on the right-hand side, Pebbles, the one you've been checking constantly, yes?
Yes.
Jeremiah, you're going to the door that he came through?
Yeah, the one he unlocked.
Yes. Okay. Pebbles, what did you roll on your perception?
18 altogether.
You do not hear anything. Jeremiah, what do you want to do at that door?
Listen.
Roll me perception.
23.
You can hear the faint sound of a whistle. You can also hear the odd bird noise.
Okay. Try to put those things. I thought whistle. I wonder if that could be snoring. But then bird noise. Unless they
I went straight
snore
to
like
GK.
birds.
I went to TCL as well.
I will go back to the group behind the bookcase. Just
Everybody, you can come out now, guys.
I
Just waiting.
heard a whistle and I heard a bird.
Well, maybe
I
that
heard
leads.
nothing.
Well, maybe that leads straight outside. If you hear bird noises, then that leads
mean-
straight outside.
We didn't
It-
we didn't see any birds on the way here.
Good point. It's not very bird-like outside.
I was
Not
wondering
very
if there
good
might be an
birding.
office.
Wait. Would I know if there are doors that are magical doors that would go to other places?
There could be. It's not unheard of in the Fae.
Can I go and put my ear up against the door that Jeremiah says he heard the bird?
Sure, roll perception.
God.
Well, I tried listening to
13.
that door and I heard nothing. So I don't know. It's risky. There'd be 2 guards out there now, whereas that door.
Meabh, you don't hear anything. No bird, no whistling.
I'm going to look at Jeremiah and just put, you sure?
Yeah, I'm very sure.
Come again.
I come back over.
Okay.
I put my ear back to the door.
Roll me perception.
I'm going to keep my ear up to it.
Okay, you can roll perception as well.
Since I'm trying to rehear something I already heard, do I have advantage?
No.
Damn it.
17.
Because that thing that you may have heard may not be there anymore making said noises.
30-20.
Okay. Meabh, what did you roll?
17.
Okay. Both of you hear the sound of a striking match. Or someone struggling a couple of times striking a match, and then you hear it for the 3rd time, and they must have managed to light that match at this point because they haven't done it again. Or they've broken it and they've given up. Because we've all been there.
Anything after that?
No.
I kind of want to try this door.
Fancy a smoke sesh? What?
So do I, but I mean, logically we should go for the door we know.
Should we though? You're in the Fae. When does logic come into anything here?
Can we?
Yeah.
Can we just pick?
Is
up
there
the
someone
door?
through that door?
We need to get out of here as quick as we can, guys. We can't debate much longer.
Yeah.
Pick a door and let's go.
Well, I got this door because I know there's 2 guards at that door.
I
This
can't
dog is a
hear
bird in a match.
anything, so maybe that guard might have taken that other guard away somewhere. I don't know. But I think Jeremiah's right. We should stick to what we know rather than going traipsing around like it's a fucking museum.
Yeah.
But if we go back where we came, that leads us back past the Great Hall and all of the stuff where they were.
Yeah.
Any windows in this room?
No.
Worth a try.
I
Well,
thought I'd be asked sooner than that, to be fair. But no, most of the walls are covered by bookcases.
The thing is as well though, that door that we came through isn't locked, which means that they don't need to lock it for security reasons, which means there are probably going to be guards and things there. If they've locked this door on the other side, It's because they don't want people to get through from this side.
That-
Why?
Yeah. Interestingly good point. Okay.
Whereabouts are you in the room?
I'm near the door still.
I guess
Okay.
so am I.
Okay. Rest of you?
A little-
Kev's just sort of pretending to listen to either door, but being like in the middle of the room, just not doing anything. He's just sort of
The doors
pointing an ear
aren't near
towards
each
it.
other, so you're going to need to pick a door that you're at right at this second.
I'm in the middle of the room. I'm just pretending to just like leaning towards the door that everybody's listening to. I'm not actually anywhere near the door at all. He's just sort of leaning.
The door right in front of you is only like 15 feet from where you would be. The one
Yeah.
to the right is like 30 feet from where you'd be.
Well, I am near, obviously, the door that I've been listening to.
Roll me perception, as you're, I guess, still probably leaning against it, whispering
Me?
across the room. Yes, you please.
13.
Oh.
Why is he rolling?
There's a 30 hit.
Good to know.
Oh shit. Well, let's just make a quick decision because we got to go. I mean, like I said, we've only got an hour for my spiel, so we've got to be quite
okay,
quick.
we'll go with Maeve's good, interesting point. Do
Let's
you want
go.
me to try the door? I'll try the door. I'll go up and to the one that Meabh and Jeremiah are at.
Cool.
I'll go, stay back a bit, just in case.
You have just heard someone open and close this door, just as an FYI.
What do you mean?
Like, traps. With
Pebbles,
said-
step.
No, I know, but
Pebbles,
stay back a
step
bit.
back.
Oh god, what we're doing?
No, just open the door. It's fine. You don't need to kick it down.
Yeah, don't. I'll stealthily open the door a little bit just to scope it out first.
Okay. As you open the door a crack, the rest of you hear the other door on the right-hand side opening.
Tan.
Okay, I'm gonna push.
I'm gonna push through that door that Pebbles is going through.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, same.
What the fuck?
You push through that door, leading to like an outside patio area.
Okay.
Standing next to a gate right in front of you, like 25 feet from where you are, is an individual smoking. Keth, you would recognize this individual as the person who stared you in the eyes and yanked your necklace off of you.
Holy shit!
Kev's going to charge him.
I'm gonna move out of Kev's way. Just like,
Oh, I just watch.
Is he leaning against the gate?
Yeah, he's kind of leant against the wall next to the gate, one leg up, just sort of back, just smoking.
Was my symbol in the...
You've got
in
your
the
symbol
chest?
back.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to charge him.
Can I quickly grab him before he does?
You can make me opposed athletics checks,
Okay.
which I'm sure Kef won't win.
Not going to win this at all, no.
I'm just gonna look at everyone and be like, at least we're outside quicker.
True. He's gonna win me because I'm not athletic at all. Okay. I've got a 3.
23.
Oh,
He's gone before you even get to go like that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And he's going to run and slam his body into this guy, and then he's going to just come back and grip him by the throat and lift him up.
Sure. As you do that, the other individual is at the doorway that you guys have come out of.
Can we?
What are you guys doing? At the moment, these are no match for you in a fight because there are 5 of you and 2 of them. So what do you guys want to do before we
need-
initiative?
I'm going to grab Elder Quentin's hand and run after Kef towards the gate.
I'm gonna turn around.
Make
So
me an
is this-
athletics check, Meabh,
Okay.
because
Is this
Quentin has
guy-
different ideas.
Okay.
Is this guy right next? Like he's on us. Like he's here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and go, because I'm gonna have been watching Kev, and I'll have just been stood like that, just watching, and then I'll turn around and I'll see that guy and I go, it's pretty good, isn't he?
Meabh, Quentin rolled a 14.
Yeah, he wins.
Quentin is going to point a finger at the individual in the doorway. And you are going to see the individual in the doorway melt into a puddle.
Oh shit!
Holy
I'm
shit.
going to keep hold of Quentin's other hand, just shaking a little bit and go,
Quentin has let go of you.
All right, okay.
He is then walking over and spitting in the puddle.
Ooh.
Quentin's killing arc has started.
Oh,
Okay.
All that.
I will
Quentin?
walk over and shut the door.
Yeah, Quentin, there's more over this way, quick.
Kev, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't think Kev's got it.
He's gripping this guy by the throat, and he's squeezing hard enough not to try and choke him, but not realising he's squeezing hard enough for this guy not to be able to answer back. And it is just gonna go. Told you that was a bad move.
He's just making noises in return, not able to actually verbalize anything as you have his windpipe.
And you're going to start seeing the lightning start fizzling from his eyes as he starts to grip harder and harder and harder, trying to watch the life slowly drain out of this guy.
Do me a favor, just roll me a strength check with advantage.
God, barely an hour in prison. See how it's changed us.
I'm gonna get a teardrop tattooed on my eye.
24.
It's not long before everyone sees this man look like his head is about to pop off of his body and just become lifeless. Veins popping out of his whole face where Kef has literally squeezed the life out of him.
Okay, remind me never to piss Kif off ever again.
I'm going to look at the rest and go, are we I think we should go to...
Yeah.
I think we should leave.
There is a gate right in front of you, but it is closed. But the gate is obviously part of this exterior wall that you have climbed over previously. As you look around,
Oh, big exterior
the
wall.
trees, the exterior wall,
The one that we climbed
you are
over.
outside.
Oh,
As you look around,
yeah.
you cannot see where you climbed over from where you are. But you can see the buildings that you skirted in between before you saw the clothesline.
So there's no way
If
we
you
get
can
to
remember
the
back
gate.
in that
And
session.
the guy that Kef's just killed doesn't have any keys on him for the gate.
No one has asked to check the man.
Can I
for the
check and
keys
see if
for the
he's got
gate.
any keys for the gate?
You
Just
can roll me investigation.
before he dies, I'm literally just gonna lean in and whisper into his ear and says, "You don't deserve this, but I'm on a time crunch," and I'm just gonna snap his neck.
That's fucking sick.
Nice.
That's great. That's really good.
Psycho.
Then I'm just gonna drop him to the floor.
We've got a psycho in the group.
Can I put a,
It's Quentin that's just liquefied someone.
Oh shit!
can I put a chair underneath the door handle of the door the puddle came through?
You would have to run back inside to get a chair.
Oh wait, I thought
You are outside
I thought
by the exterior wall.
I thought the dude who came in at the other door.
You guys
door-
went
I was listening to.
out the outside door. The other guy came in through a door in the room to the right hand side, what Pebbles was listening to previously.
Oh, I thought it was by the door that we thought went into the hallway.
Yeah, that's where he came
Oh
out.
yeah, that I'm putting a chair underneath that one.
You would have to go back
That's
into
fine.
the building to do that, is all I'm warning you.
I'll be
So we're already outside now, aren't we? Because we pushed Pebbles outside.
okay.
Let's just close the door and go.
You close the door. Meabh, what did you roll on your investigation?
11. Not good.
Yeah, there's some keys.
Can I
Actually,
try
whilst-
them in the gate?
The second one that you try works in the gate.
Come on, everyone. No climbing.
Stealthily walking out.
Kev's just going to turn around and go, 1 second. And then swing his axe and just whack the guy's head off.
Cool.
Overkill. Love it.
Slightly.
Can I just, like, obviously I know I can't pull Kev, but I'm just going to, like, hold the back of his shirt and just, like, tug him, like, come on now. We're done here. No more heads.
He's going to follow. I mean, he's just going to walk backwards as if you are pulling him, but you are not.
Wonderful.
Meabh, have you got Quentin with you, or was he?
No, because he
Okay,
I don't know
that's
where
fine. I'll.
Quentin is,
I'll-
by himself. At this
Yeah,
point.
Has he followed us?
He is following you, yes.
Okay. Once we're all at the gate, can I lock the gate from the other side?
Walks back in, and all of a sudden, as you guys walk off,
Quentin doesn't know fireball, he knows nuke.
yeah. You can lock the gate from the other side. As you go out of the gate, there is a building directly in front of you that you did see when you came in. There was a building just on this side of the wall. But you guys are out and are free to make your way back to wherever you want to go in whatever fashion you would like to do so.
We need to leave now.
If you
Does anyone?
if you remember when we came in, we didn't come. We weren't very close to the wall. We went into the woods to give ourselves cover as we got closer to the wall.
Yeah, we'll just backtrack then. We'll just go through the woods to the main street and then we'll make his way straight out.
Yeah, you walk past this building that was directly in front of you, round it to the right to get back to where the woods were. Roll me stealth checks, please.
Don't forget, +10.
$26.
16.
31.
23.
29.
Beautiful. You easily make it over, straight back to the woods, retracing steps, getting back in, making your way back away from the compound. Is there anything you guys are saying or doing whilst you're now in the woods and sort of half free and away, you would think in your heads?
Pebbles is gonna. I imagine she'll be.
I don't
kinda
like the
at
way
back.
that you said that.
You think you're free, but not quite.
Yeah, like half free in your heads. I don't like the way that you said that.
Well, you're still in the wrong side of the Feywild to where you want to be.
Yeah. Okay.
So are you completely free? No.
Okay.
It's like Kef. I know Kef would be wanting to run into another one just to, but I don't want to say it.
Anything you guys are doing?
Can I check if we're being followed?
You roll perception.
I'm trying to hot tail it as fast as I can back to Sealy.
11.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like you're being followed. You don't see anyone. You make it back to getting a rough idea of where you had entered the woods, away from what you would think eyes of where the estate was, visibility from there, where you entered the woods last time. You still have a long way to go to get to Maeve's side of the Feywild. How are you approaching it? What are you guys doing? as you may remember, you may not, it was a few sessions ago, there was a almost gravel path that you guys walked on, but it was like glass underfoot crunching. And there were individuals walking around on that path. And you had skirted one way to get into the woods.
I mean, we still have our disguises. No, we didn't know where. Oh, we did. We got new clothes, didn't we?
You have like dark cloaks on.
Should we just go backwards, essentially?
Yeah.
Meabh.
Can I put that hat of disguise back
Yeah.
on?
What are you looking like?
Gwen again.
Okay.
I'll sort of turn to Quentin because I imagine I'm sort of like near the back and I've been like sort of next to Quentin but silent. You should probably put your disguise back on, Quentin.
He puts his cloak on. He doesn't say anything.
He has puts his cloak on, but he doesn't put the hood up.
Can I go over
Yes,
and
if you
pull
would
Kev's hood
notice
up?
that. Yes, you can.
I'm just going to pull it up like, do you know, like when you're putting like a kid toddler's coat hood on? I'm just going to put it up and just run it around your face and go, let's not be silly now, Kev, until we're at the other side. And then you can argue with as many trees as you want to. They may rip your arms off still, but...
He's just gonna.
When we, as we're travelling then across, then Misha wants to speak to Meabh and say, Meabh, this person that we've come into contact with, this guy that pretended to be Seren, that we thought you knew, obviously you didn't know. My worry is he was able to go onto the other side. Could he do it again?
I don't know. The only way I can stop that is get to the other side and tell people.
So when we go to the other side, where do we need to go? Is there a certain place we need to get to?
I can take you somewhere safe. It's not where you want to go.
Well, where do we not want to go?
No, it's not where you... I'm not taking you where you all want to go.
Where do I want to go?
Who knows? We'll go somewhere.
Okay. As interesting as an experience this has been thus far, do you not think maybe now is the time to try to go home?
No.
Why?
Well, he still has bits of you. I don't know if he can track you with that at home.
We also didn't finish the task that we were set out to do.
I also need
By
to
him.
see if I need to make sure that
yeah.
my family's safe. I can't leave my family with this. If you all want to go, you're welcome to, but I need to tell my family.
Oh, so we need to go visit your family. Oh, okay.
Tell them
You
to put
don't.
the kettle on.
Home.
What, so we all go home and you just go visit your family?
You're welcome to come with me, but you don't have to. But that's where I'm going.
We'd love to. Thank you for the offer.
Would you, just another one, Maeve, would you know where I could get a gilded flower from?
Do I know?
I don't think you would call it a gilded flower, so I don't think you'd be sure.
I don't know what a gilded flower is.
Gilded flower.
Would I
tree.
know? Yeah. Would I know if it went by a different name? That's all.
Do you speak the language of those in the Fae?
I speak. Is it Sylvan? Is that how you pronounce it? Druidic?
What I
Not
mean
sure.
is irrelevant of an actual language that's on your
Okay.
sheet. people that live in the Fae speak in different ways to people that don't live in the Fae.
Okay.
As you've probably noticed with Meabh.
Yeah.
So their name for a gilded flower might not be the same name that you have for a gilded flower, because they
Okay.
live in their own realm.
Okay.
I know someone who's good with plants who may know, but we can't talk about that here, and we need to leave.
Okay, well, if the opportunity arises and we can speak to that person, then I'd be appreciative.
We'll see.
How are you guys traveling? Are you just walking and blending in, or are you booking it?
I'm booking it.
Cat's vote is to book it, because I do believe that the two nearly 7 foot, well, 1 7 foot and 1 nearly 7 foot things would be quite out of place.
We blended in last time on the way here.
I mean, they were expecting us.
Hmm.
It was not
Okay.
so much that we blended in. It was
Yeah.
a trap.
Yeah.
Well, if I would say if 2 of them are booking it, then we should probably follow anyway.
Yeah, I'll be sort of trying to just because I imagine Quentin can't run as quick as Kev or
No.
Misha, so I'll stick by Quentin's side.
I could just pick Quentin up.
Something tells me he doesn't want
You
you
can
to do
certainly
that.
try.
I would not try.
He'll melt you. You're his size.
You guys run and run, and nothing in your way is stopping you from running, getting back to where you need to be. And whilst you run, we'll go on our break. So we shall be back in 15 minutes, where we
Cool.
will pick up.
Mm-hmm. See you soon.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, welcome back.
Hiya.
Just because I can see her face drop instantly when we come back,
Yeah,
Martine,
She's forgot.
it's on you.
She's completely forgot.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Martine's Fact of the Day. Doot, 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 doot.
Do.
She's concentrating.
You can only delay so long.
Stop logging it out. Stop logging it out.
Oh, fail.
Did you
And I
know?
forgot to top up my water, so talk amongst yourselves for like 2 seconds.
Oh, well, don't worry, we'll wait.
So if you want some minis,
Yes.
Go on, keep going.
If
I
you'd like
don't know the spiel. Mine's the prime thing.
if you would like some minis, we work with a wonderful company called Pitter Patter Emporium, who offer not only brilliant minis of many other designs, which are great quality and great pricing, they also offer a service where you can give them the STL files from sites such as Hero Forge, and they'll print them for you at a fraction of the cost, and they can ship them for you on the UK mainland and also Europe. You also get 20% off with our discount code TOT20. You unfortunately can't get them painted as well as we did because we had our lovely Emma paint them, but it's something to strive for. But yeah,
Have we had the fact?
No, I thought I'd wait for you. I was being kind.
Yeah.
So did you know that St. Patrick was actually British? So he was he's one of Ireland's most celebrated figures, but he was born around the year 390, which is a long time ago, in what is now England, Scotland, or Wales. So he was kidnapped and enslaved at the age of 16, and brought over to Ireland, and then escaped and became
patron saint of Ireland.
yeah.
Is that right? That can't be right.
No one fact check that.
No, I do know that all of the national saints of the British Isles, that includes Ireland, are not from that country. I did know. I think St. George is Macedonian.
I think Ed's fact checking me.
Yes.
Which okay, that's fine. It may not be
I
factually
think
correct.
St. Andrew is actually Welsh.
I was gonna say he is Welsh.
St. Andrew's Welsh.
No, Saint David's Welsh.
Is he? I don't think he is.
He was born in Pembrokeshire.
Oh, okay. But the rest of them aren't. The rest of them aren't from where they are.
And that was
Anyway.
Martine's fact of the day. Do, 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 do. Sorry,
I feel a bit disappointed.
I'll try and
with that,
improve.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
There's the guy that came up with Lisa Smith last week.
This is not last week. This is this week. We're not in the Feywild
She's
now.
allowed a
man.
week
Gee.
of nonsense, just like you had. She's had a lot more weeks of non-nonsense than you have.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it down that she's actually currently being a great tennis player.
Always.
And she's concentrating on being a great tennis player. The fact of the day
Volume.
slipped a little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, watch
Right.
out. If you're watching Wimbledon, watch out for Martine. She'll be there in some capacity.
I'll be the stripper on court.
If it gets us publicity. Cool.
You're right, Martine.
Dear points of view, that man that was streaking on...
Call him Martine and Matt.
Just because I've got a bigger dick than you, which isn't hard to beat, by the way.
Oh,
So, back to session.
Well done.
Golden
Gonna
Six.
clip that just so we've always got it. So you guys are making your way from the Unseelie Court. Are you following Maeve's lead
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
in getting back? Okay. Bear with, I'm just going to put some music back on because I haven't yet. And I wondered why it was so quiet when I wasn't talking. We'll go for the same one. Meabh, you leading the way, knowing exactly where you are going. I would assume you guys are not stopping to rest or break or any of that stuff, just
Oh, no.
heading straight to getting out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. You...
Is it playing? I can't hear it.
There is
I can
music
hear it.
playing.
Okay, it must be my thing being a dickhead. I'll refresh it, that's all.
It is like boom, boom.
Yeah, it's quiet.
Yeah, it started now. Yeah, refreshed it. Sorry.
You guys head through paths and plains and forests. And after one of the forests, Meabh leads you through. The air seems stiller than it was when you arrived. The ground beneath your feet is starting to turn white and crunch underfoot. The skies above in the direction you are headed are painted with dark, sickly greens and blacks. Almost like a dying aurora. You see laid out ahead of you are blankets of snow. Mixed with black on the landscape. You see, as you keep walking, in the distance, jagged spires of ice rising like gravestones from a frozen earth beyond. This doesn't look like where you guys came from. Quite the opposite. Is there anything you guys are saying or doing? Or just accepting that you are now in some sort of frozen land?
I'm going to take the hat off and put it in my bag. So
You
I'm gonna
would
start
know that
rummaging
you have...
for things.
You are now well into an area where you are safe.
Yeah.
Is this your part, Meabh?
I don't have a part there at all of my parts. We're at the right side.
So is
We're
it-
on the safe side.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'll take my hood down.
safer side.
Okay, I put my hood back up.
Are you guys just continuing walking?
I think maybe we get a bit further away from the threshold before we maybe set up camp. Unless it's not that far from...
I can take us somewhere safe. If you want to go there.
That would be nice for a change.
Safe sounds good.
Is there, Maeve, is there a certain place we could possibly...
Sorry, was itch me hand.
Maeve, is there a
Yeah.
certain place we could possibly go where it could be appropriate to lay a certain someone to rest without disturbing anybody or anything?
I mean,
I don't want her resting here.
no.
Okay.
Where do you
We-
want her to be laid, Quentin?
I have a nice place that we can. But we need to get somewhere safe first.
If Quentin wants that, Quentin, have you got some idea what you would like?
Anywhere but here.
I know the perfect place, Quentin.
I think he means take her home.
No. He doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't confirm or deny.
Okay. Well, let's lead on to somewhere safe then, Maeve.
Before we go there, you're all gonna need these. And I'm gonna hand you all a jar. You need to put your morals in the jar. Because where we're going, they don't like morals. So if you just put them on all your morals in the jar and then screw the lid on really tightly and then just put the morals in your pocket. That's where I keep mine.
Pebbles.
And then you'll be fine.
How do you...
Go on.
How do you... No, I look... I suppose Misha and Pebbles look at each other with the same questioning. Do you know, Pebbles, how you put your morals in a jar?
I look at the empty jar. And I give it back to Maeve.
Maeve's already walked off. She's handed you these jars, told you what to do with them, and then turned around and walked.
Maeve. Maeve.
What? I'm still walking. I'm not looking at you. I'm just going to shout back. Just put your morals in the jar, Pebbles. Screw the lid on, and that's all you need to do. I'm just going to keep walking.
I look back at Misha. I don't fucking know, mate.
Misha just opens it up and puts some snow inside the jar. And then closes it and puts it in his pocket. Yeah.
I don't think I have morals. And I just put it back in my pocket empty.
Looking at the other two to see what Jeremiah and Kev are doing with the jar. We can go.
Kev's just looking at the jar, just going, just not and no clue whatsoever. Just sort of staring at the jar as if it's going to tell him the answer, but nothing's coming.
Jeremiah, what are you doing with the jar?
I examine it. Is there anything that would denote it from any other jar?
It's a jar.
He puts it in his pocket. Or he puts it in the bag of holding.
Kev's just going to look at Jeremiah and just go, I fucking hate this place.
Pebbles, you will see as Quentin seems to put something in the jar.
Can I see what it is that he's putting in it?
Looks empty.
What do you mean? Like
The jar looks empty. His hand looks empty, but he's
Do you-
putting. He definitely looks like he's putting something in.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay. As you guys keep walking, the sky gets darker. Black. And the wind seems to carry faint echoes of distant screams. ahead of you just starting to appear on the horizon in the middle of what looks like a frozen lake is a huge ice structure that glows faintly with an inner light. Its towering spires sort of twist unnaturally. And it is tall, massive. Just before the lake, you see ice that is black, sculpted into all manner of creatures that seem to guard the lake. And they look angry, ferocious, but pretty. Meabh carries on, I assume, heading across the lake.
Kef's gonna be white knuckling his axe
Okay.
and keeping an eye on those, just trying to like out of his peripheral, just keep an eye on those creatures.
Okay. Those of you following up at the back would notice that for the last few minutes, it seems like a blizzard is following you. It doesn't ever seem to reach you, but it seems to be behind you and just covering the space between you and where you entered into this part of the Fae. Meabh leading up to the front of this structure. Is there anything you guys are saying or doing, or are you just following along?
Meabh, what's going on? There's a blizzard, and where are we going? Where are you taking us?
He's keeping us safe.
Who's he?
The prince of here.
Does he have a name, or?
He's got a few. You may know him as the Pale Prince, or the Prince of Frost, or the Lord of the Long Night. And
No.
This is the Vale of the Long Night.
So is when you say Vale, is this like another court, or?
The Winter Court.
Like, is that like the Vale is of the? Is that? Is this within the? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to work it out. So is it like this is with a small section within the Winter Court, or is this the whole of the Winter Court? This Vale.
The Winter Court is known as the Vale of the Long Night. There's never any sun here. There's never any light. Just cold and darkness.
Sounds delightful. I bet he's.
Meabh, you are still in your winter form, aren't you?
Yeah.
I bet he's fun at parties.
It can be rather entertaining when he wants to. He does have quite a temper, though.
Good to know. Can I check on Quentin? Like, is he cold? Does he look cold?
You can roll insight. You look like a Bond villain, by the way.
Nice to see you.
No, Daisy.
Kev's going to check his pocket storm.
Okay.
13
Your
for me.
pocket storm. The clouds look frozen over. And there is heavy snowfall and what looks like black ash also raining down.
He's going to turn to Jeremiah, just kind of nudge him and just go, Have you seen anything like that before?
I can't say that I have. I mean, I've grown up in. I've grown up in all manner of frigid conditions, but this is. I don't know. Snow and ice isn't meant to feel so gloomy or hopeless.
It's just odd because it's always, this side at least, followed the weather pattern. But I don't see any black ash.
I suppose this could be an illusion. If there's ever a place going to be an illusion that was so intricate and expansive, probably would be the Feywild.
Pebbles, what did you roll?
13.
You get the sense that his anger is keeping him very warm.
Fair enough.
Multi-class into Barb.
Just makes me think of Fat Amy from Pitch Perfect. Of after she gets hit by that bloody, was it corn dog or something? She leaves on her skin like, it fuels me.
Nice.
As you guys follow Meabh into this building, inside it is cavernous to start off with. But Meabh, knowing exactly where she is needing to go, follows long frozen hallways that seem to stretch endlessly. But then she ducks down hallways that you didn't at first see, that add to a almost labyrinthine experience. One might think, I would never want to get lost in here because I don't think I'd ever find a way out. The ceilings, even in these hallways, seem impossibly high. That has huge icicles hanging from it that drop, and you can see the liquids starting to drip and dropping down, but they evaporate before they reach you. The air is thick with an unnatural cold. After corridor after corridor after corridor, Meabh leads you into a large room that is full of people. There must be 500-600 people in here, all standing in rows, all with cloaks, hooded.
I whisper to Kev, just getting deja vu.
Only a little bit.
All of these individuals are facing forward as you arrive behind them. Meabh, I would assume you will just walk straight through the middle.
Yep, I will indeed.
As Meabh heads to the back of these rows and rows of people, they separate without looking back at her. Around your feet swells this faint mist. And as you walk for a few moments, these individuals parting, those of you that would look to the side at these individuals who are standing there would see pale faces, eyes with no coloration, evil-looking, twisted individuals. And as the last few people part, you see sat on a masterpiece of a throne an individual. He is tall even though sat down. He is slender, with skin so pale it almost looks like bleached bone. Features of his face are sharp and almost resemble a shard of ice themselves. His eyes burn with cold blue fire. His hair is long and silvery white and cascades over his shoulders. A cloak clings to him that is black and shifts and writhes like it is living itself. In his hand, he has a long spear made of ice that seems to sap all of the light that surrounds it. And Meabh, as he sees you approach, you see a big smile on his face. I wondered when you would arrive.
I'm gonna see him and I'm gonna sprint towards him.
He stands. The rest of you would see, makes a signal, and you hear from behind you the individuals in this room start to leave. Slow and steady, the sound of boots against ice becoming less and less as they all exit. What have you been getting yourself up to this time?
I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna grab hold of me around the waist. It was so bad. It was so bad.
He looks at the rest of you after embracing you, Meabh. Introductions.
I'll let him go. I'll let him go, and I'll turn around and I'll look at them expectantly.
He does this as you go to say something, Pebbles. He looks at you, Meabh. They are your friends. You are the one to introduce them to me. Please.
Okay. What order are you all stood in?
I think I I'm on, like, I'd say I'm to the right. Like, I'm closer to the right.
I'd start left to right, that's all, and go along.
Pick whatever order you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Kef, I'll point at first because I'm assuming you would be on an end near these people. I'm going to gesture towards. This is Kef. He's quite an angry individual. He did just chop off someone's head. I feel like you'd get along quite well. He also likes the weather. And then this tall, wooden man is Misha, but also sometimes 260, but is Misha at the moment. I don't think you'd like him. He's probably a bit too friendly for you. I'm just gonna look up towards him, just like, yeah. I don't think you would. And then this is his Jeremiah. Sometimes he has really cool wings, even though he doesn't seem to like them. And then this is Quentin, who has just gone through something very traumatic and has lost someone very important to him. So he's very quiet at the moment. And then this is Pebbles.
Pebbles, just as she goes to do that, she's sort of like rough, like with her ears, she just like flattens them down a bit, and then like with the docked whiskers, she just sort of tidies them up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
This is Pebbles is kind of a princess of something called the Velvet Blade back in Dirt, where they're from. And then
her shoulders just like she was all expectant, like, and now she's just like, fuck's sake.
And then the other thing that you can probably sense is in Kef's bag there's a cat.
That isn't a cat.
Yeah, I did kind of think that, but he likes to pretend he's a cat.
Stares at the bag for a moment, and you can see the eyes sort of narrow whilst he figures out what is happening.
Everyone, this is the Prince of my big brother.
Oh, very nice to meet you, sir. I don't suppose you've got any biscuits, though, because I'm absolutely starving. I was going to ask for a brew, but I think you look more like a nice latte kind of guy.
You would go in there and ask the Prince of Frost for some biscuits.
I like it. I fucking love it.
When Pebbles asks this, knowing of her brother's reputation, what is Maeve's reaction to Pebbles' request?
I'm just going to kind of just subtly move back behind my brother and just look at Pebbles and go like,
only joking. Custard creams? If you do have any, let me know.
His eyes flicker to you, Pebbles. And Maeve, as you are signalling, he, without looking at you, just stops your arm.
I'm just going to say in Pebbles' head, you're on your own now, mate. And just put my arm down.
He walks towards you, Pebbles.
Oh dear. Okay.
I step in front of Pebbles.
So does Kath.
He stops, looks at you both.
I'm just having a conversation, and I suggest, respectfully, that you move out the way.
It's okay, guys. I'm pretty sure He's about to come over and ask me how many sugars.
I'm going to stay where I'm stood and just lean around and look at Jeremiah and Kev and just shake my head and go, I wouldn't. If you think the other was bad.
They're
Fucking
just
Pebbles like this.
talking. If I
Um,
wanted her dead, she would be already.
upon hearing Pebbles say it's fine, I will sidestep back.
How close is he?
10 feet. He's not getting right up in her face. He's just moving closer.
But with us in between, is he near our faces?
He is right in front of you.
Is he about the
towers
same
over
height
you.
as me? He towers over. I'm still just gonna try and look him in the eye and just slowly back up.
Okay.
Like staring, not breaking eye contact, not even blinking.
As Kev moves out the way, Pebbles just sort of does a little curtsy.
I love this situation for Pebbles, because Pebbles is the right kind of person for this situation.
You are the princess of what?
I'm actually not a princess. You see, Meabh, she seems to think that everyone's a princess if they had some sort of managerial duties within somewhere. Actually, I used to be in a small little thieves guild back in the day. Yeah.
And your opinions of this thieves guild?
Not my cup of tea anymore. Which, you know, that's why I'm not there and I'm here.
He turns around and walks back to where Meabh is.
I'm just going to look up at him right sheepish for how they're acting, just like, sorry.
Wait, what? I want to know what. Why did you come all the way over here to ask me that though? I don't. Do you know
Meabh,
something?
You will hear something in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he's typing.
Choose
Oh,
one of them to
shit.
live.
Huh?
I'm just. You're going to see Meabh, like, as she's looking up at him. Meabh, who has not been bothered about anything in the Feywild so far, is literally, like, shrinking down.
Are you making it quite obvious that he's speaking to you in your head then, Meabh?
No, I'm just like, just from him walking back over, from
okay.
how you lot have acted,
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Pebbles sort of sees this and is a bit like. She acknowledges that you're acting that way. And she sort of almost like narrows her eyes a little bit like.
I'm not scared of him. She's not scared of him. She's more like, she's scared for you.
Yeah.
Of like I'm sorry, don't like.
In a sort of, please don't hurt them, they don't know any better.
They don't know what they do. They know not what they do.
Forgive them their trespasses.
I'm gonna stop shrinking down and just stand up a little bit and just like smile at him. Just go. And just nod. And then I'm gonna look towards Pebbles. And then look back at him.
What?
So, brother, while my friends may not have good manners, and I'm going to look towards Small, as I said, we got into a lot of bother, and someone may have tricked me.
Who?
I don't know his name. He came to me and looked like Seren, and I thought it was Seren. And I gave him some bits that I'd borrowed from all of these. To
I
keep them
frown
safe
at the
here.
phrase borrowed.
Misha is like
And-
shaking his head.
And yeah, I took it to keep them safe, but now he has it, and he seemed very happy to have me there. He wouldn't tell me his name, and he said he wanted me there because all you and all the rest of the family would come to save. Well, not to save me. He said you wouldn't be bothered that they had me because you didn't like me, but that you would all come because you'd be angry, and then he would kill you all, and then he would get promoted to a lord by our very dear auntie.
I will be dealing with this.
I did send you the message to to not come just in case, because I don't know who he. Do you know who he is? I don't know who he is.
But my army will find out soon enough.
I thought they might. But what if it's still a trap, even though we've left, and he's still gonna kill you?
Are you wanting to stay here or go back to where you were?
Can we stay here to rest?
You may rest. Once.
What? Yes.
And then where are you headed? Are you going back to... And he doesn't say it, but you know what he means.
You're just gonna see Meabh just like tuck her head down like a naughty little child and just be like, I guess we've got to go see Mum.
You don't have to.
We do, actually.
I side-eye Pebbles.
I can send you back.
Do dirt.
Yes.
I think they would all like that, but will you send a message to Mum to make sure that it's safe?
Yes.
They have something to do here first. Can we rest and I'll talk to them? And I'm going to look towards Quentin.
Fine.
Okay. I'll just go to my room then with them all.
Are you taking them with you?
I
don't want them near me.
I will then, yes. I'm gonna back away from him, and I'm just gonna start like ushering them away, just not taking them out and just ushering them while going shh them all.
I sort of just look back at him and just. As I'm walking
Kev's
away.
not good. Kev's going to walk backwards and not break eye contact at all.
The rest of you see, as Kev is walking backwards, And Kef, you do not get a save against this because you cannot roll high enough. As he is turned into an ice statue. Instantly.
Geffers.
Yes. In the middle of the room.
I'm just going to keep trying to usher the others out, and I'm just going to like whisper to them all, I did warn you all to stop.
Is he out or what? How are we gonna?
He'll let him go when he wants to.
Okay. Pebbles just starts laughing a bit.
We can't just leave him.
You can't do anything against it unless you want to join him. He made his choice.
Well, Meabh, will he still be alive? He's not dead, right?
He's somewhere in between. He'll keep him as long as he wants to teach him a lesson. And then he should
And if that's
probably
1,000 years?
maybe let him go. Yeah, well, as I said, Jeremiah, your choices are you leave and we go rest, or you join Kef as a statue. There's no in between.
I mean, we've been here before when he was in the rubble and we left him, so I'm quite good with it. So
We barely knew him then.
Thanks.
Also, he was dead.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
Kef made his choice. I told both you and Kef to back down, and that it wasn't a fight that you wanted to pick, and that if you thought the
It
last
wasn't
guy
a
was
fight
bad,
we were starting.
you didn't know. He insulted him. What prince do you stare at in the eyes in a threatening manner?
Kef, you can feel that you are frozen. You are stuck and it hurts. It is cold. It is biting at you. And you can see the guy that just did this to you doesn't even pay attention to you. He is just doing what he is doing.
I mean, he's your brother. Could you not ask him to release your friend?
No. He does what he wants.
On that
Maybe you would
note,
know that the fact that Kef isn't dead and the fact that Kef will be released is because you
Yes.
are his brother, his
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah, if he wasn't my brother, Kef right now would be dead. He wouldn't be a statue, he would just be worse than the pile of goo that Quentin did.
on that note, why did you look at me before? I'm not letting that go, by the way.
Pebbles, unless you want to become a statue too, I would suggest we all leave this room.
Oh yeah,
go to my
I'm
bedroom,
leaving.
and we get to my bedroom and we leave here now. Otherwise, my brother's going to have a nice new set of statues.
I walk over to Kev and I will
Okay.
say in an undertone, we won't leave without you. I'm sorry. And walk out.
Okay.
Moderator.
You guys make your way.
Make it right.
I was waiting for that's my pause.
Make my way down, babe.
Following Meabh into a room. Meabh, if you would like to describe your room, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. It's a big room. So as soon as you walk in, it's got double doors that are carved out of ice. And as they open up, you're going to see kind of a mix of welcoming and not. The furniture looks like it's made. So there's a sofa in front that has frozen wooden, kind of looks like wooden carved legs, but it has a plush kind of seat on top of it. So it's a mix of looking like furniture and ice, basically. As you go in, there's like a small little sitting area with some seats, and there's a bookcase full of books with languages that I don't know if any of you would be able to read. There is a big plush bed that probably bigger than even a queen size bed, with lots of silvery blue pillows and blankets and things on. Leading off from that is a smaller single door, which is just left open a bit. And if you look through it, there is a bathroom with a bath that is sunken into the floor, with curved, like ornate taps and things over the top of them, that kind of look like a frozen fountain stream. And there, yeah, that's Meaph's little. There's a wardrobe and dresses and things in there, and that's Meaph's little big
Little.
room.
Yeah, it's no.
Little,
It's nothing.
it's a little room for Meabh.
When
and there
you guys
is.
enter, you realise there is also something new in your room, which is a statue of a friend of yours.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
become part of the furniture. I go over and like knock on the ice in
You
front
can
of
see
him.
him slowly blinking in there.
I go up to him and go, Gucci, Gucci,
And
Gucci.
I shift to both of you.
Try to tickle him.
Having
I
probably
may have some clothes
sorry.
if you'd like. Would you like some clothes and you can freshen up in the bathroom? I can find you some clothes that will fit.
Sure.
I'm going to look at all of you.
Yeah.
Jeremiah?
Why not?
Sure.
Pebbles goes and fish flops onto the bed.
Pebbles, your bag is heavier than it normally is. You notice when you fish flop.
I'll take it off.
No, everyone's laughing.
I'll take it off.
Because we all know why it's heavier.
Why is it heavier?
Why is it heavier? What do you guys know that I don't?
I figure it's Terence.
Yeah.
It's not just Terence.
What?
It's not
It is
just
Terence.
Terence. You'd
Oh.
need to open it up
Oh,
to
Augustine, sorry.
find what else is there.
I'll open it up, which I was going to do anyway.
And you do see Terence surrounded by a pool of biscuits.
She sort of like puts her tongue in her cheek. How did you get in here? I thought you were frozen on big fella over there.
I thought I was too. I thought he'd got me loads of biscuits. Why are you here? Ugh. Bites into a biscuit, jumps out of the bag, and runs off to the other side of the room.
She sort of grits her teeth, and her like whiskers sort of like her nose scrunches a bit. And then she tries to look to see if there's any like intact biscuits left.
Yeah, loads. This
Okay.
half of your bag is full of biscuits, and they look
That's cute.
good. They look banging.
Banging biscuit.
I don't know how, and I don't care why. But I like it here. I like it here a lot. And I start eating the biscuits on the bed, not even caring that I'm getting crumbs on a bed.
Wow.
Animal. Absolute animal.
Can I examine Kev?
You can.
Given Jeremiah's Meridian is near Arctic conditions, I'm assuming I have probably encountered people who have been frozen solid before.
Yes.
Do I think if I pushed him over, he'd shatter, or just the ice would shatter?
You don't think even the ice would shatter.
Yeah.
You don't
Pebbles
think
with-
that Kef's weapon could get through this ice in 20 years?
Damn.
As Pebbles sees Jeremiah inspecting it with a mouthful of biscuits, she just goes, why don't you try like hugging him, to like thaw it out?
Something tells me heat won't have much effect.
That's a shame. Do you want a biscuit though?
Can I go find some clothes for them and then go into the bathroom, freshen up, and get changed myself?
Easily done.
I mean, we're not supposed to eat food from here.
You feel
Meabh?
fine.
Pebbles will just sort of sit up and gaining some sort of self-awareness. She'll sort of just look down at the biscuits a little bit. Quentin?
Yeah,
Do you want a biscuit?
I'm not hungry.
They're really good.
I'm okay, thank you.
What are you guys doing?
Standing there, doing nothing.
Yeah, you are.
Should have eyeballed
And
them,
you're doing it well.
Hang on, let me get into character.
If you could do that forever, that'd be great.
I'm going to have got changed in the bathroom, and can I head out? And you're going to notice that Meabh looks more like a princess than she probably ever has in your eyes. She's got on a more than elegant black gown that falls to the floor and pulls around her, and it shimmers kind of like the glisten on snow as she moves. Almost like a night sky with captured starlight and things in it. And on her head, she's going to have a small crown of frozen icicles. And little frozen teardrop. Look like diamonds. Who knows if they're frozen icicles or diamonds? And I'm just going to head out with piles of clothes.
She is a princess. I knew it.
Holy shit.
Just going to hear,
Damn. Love it.
I mean, did you really have to wear the tiara though? You're just rubbing it in our faces, really. Unless. And I sort of look up at my head.
You do not have a tiara on your head.
Made from daggers.
made from velvet blades.
Where can I get me one of them?
So your brother seems really nice, Meabh.
He is. He's really nice, yeah.
Clearly.
I'm going to hand you piles of clothes each.
Okay, thank
I mean, you're all still alive. He's letting you stay here.
It's a nice baseline to work from.
Yeah. So, with your brother being the Pale Prince and in charge of this winter court, are you also similar in charge of this court, or are you in charge
No,
of a
this-
different court?
This is his court.
What would your court be?
No, I told you I'm part of all of the courts.
So, no particular court.
No, all of them.
Okay. Right. So, have you got rooms like this in all the different courts?
Well, my rooms in some of them are much bigger than this. Like, back at home, I've practically got, like, an entire house in the castle there. Like, it has loads of different rooms in it. It's got a library, it's got, like, sometimes it's got a garden in there with, like, a swing. Other times it's got, like, a little stream and a pool in there and, a giant bed and loads of things.
Sounds nice.
F. Whilst you are frozen, you hear in your head.
If I hear you even think a bad word about me or my sister, whilst you are here, or whilst you are not here, this will seem pleasant. Do you understand?
He gets nothing back.
You are unfrozen. Just instantly.
Ah, that was cold. Very cold.
I'm going to take a set of clothes over to Keth and go, just hold them out to him and go, there's a bathroom over there.
Thank you.
Meabh, I've got a question. Do you know when you said you was in the place where we live, Dirt, because you was on a mission? Is that still the same thing, or has that now changed with what's happened just a few minutes ago?
What do you mean a few minutes ago?
Well, I mean, not a minute, but obviously we've gone to the Unseelie Court to try and help you with this mission. Has things changed now, or is that still the same mission?
It's still the same mission, but my brother will get a message to my mum and let her know what's happened.
Okay. Just we've got no way to try and find this piece of that you're looking for, or we don't know where we need to go now.
No.
Hopefully
That's
Mum will
why
help.
I wanted to come and talk to you all, because my brother says he can send us all home. Well, you all home to Dirt, and I can go back with you. Or we can spend the night here and we can go to my mum's, and I can ask her what she wants to do. Or if she's heard anything else, but that's all up to you if you want my brother to send you all back, or if you want to go to my mum's, and I'm sure she can also send us back. She sent me there to start with, so...
I just want to find out if the apple falls far from the tree, so to speak.
What? I mean, I'm guessing that the apple would fall underneath the tree, seeing as it's, like falling from the tree. I don't understand why it would fall far away from the tree. That
depends if we're yesterday or next week, doesn't it? Misha says this thinking is like he's got this way of Maeve's thinking, which he completely hasn't.
We know.
Yeah.
Meabh, so going back to what your brother said when he came up to me. So you know your brother better than I do. What does he know about the Velvet Blade? Because he knows something. I can tell.
I mean, he knows everything. I get a feeling he might like you, Pebbles.
Oh.
It's up to you. What you do with that information. He's been known to take a liking to people before, and will make deals with them to offer them certain things. which are rather advantageous to said person most of the time, especially if he likes them, but sometimes not.
Maybe you'd also be aware that most of those people are now dead.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes they're not the best deals and they die. So just be careful with that information.
I don't think I know what to do with that information, to be totally honest with you. That told me everything and nothing all at once. But thank you.
Yeah, that's your
Have you-
information, so you do with that as you want.
I feel like you've never met Meabh before. That's just entirely what Maeve's been saying this entire time of knowing
Yeah,
her.
I know. It's the yes. Oh. Okay. Well, that's good to know, I guess.
I mean,
So why?
he did give you biscuits.
Yeah. If that's not a sign of a friendship in the making, I don't know what is.
I mean, I guess it depends what he took from you for them.
What? I start looking through my bag instantly. And I check my gem pouch.
Your gem is there.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna just look and go, he's a prince, he doesn't really need gems, pebbles, it's usually other things that he would take. I'd maybe
Yeah, but
check
you
your
don't
head.
know this gem.
Kev walks back in and goes, "He took 2 of my gems."
They've been gone a long time.
You can't lose what you never had, love.
Is this Ollie or Kev?
But if the shoe fits.
I'm gonna look at Kev.
I will know I'm living vicariously through Kev, so he is like a donkey.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm moving on from this conversation.
Please do.
I'm gonna head up to Kev and I'm just gonna look up at him and go, I did warn you, Kev, not to. That is a fight that even you do not have a chance of winning.
But it looked like he was going to hurt Pebbles.
He could have hurt all of us. He could have blinked and killed every single one of you. And he didn't. You standing in front of Pebbles would not have stopped him hurting her in the
I
slightest.
appreciate the idea, though.
I
Is
don't
there
know what to
reason-
say, because you don't want him to do it again.
I wouldn't. He can reach across planes and space and time. He can get to your world and to other worlds. He's a very powerful being.
I know you've spoken about your brother before. Like, is he? Are you all close? Because I mean, you are geographically very far away from each other. But are you all like happy families? Or
No, my family is complicated.
Is he your only brother, Maeve?
No,
How many brothers do you have?
I mean, I guess it depends if you want full brothers or half brothers, and you are going to see my face light up.
Well, we've got
For
plenty of
unknown
time.
reasons.
Well, the brother we've just met, is he a full brother of yours?
Yes.
So
Well, we think so.
How many full brothers have you got? In fact, let's start with the family tree, shall we?
has Mummy been getting busy? Because it sounds like it.
All the time, yeah. Sometimes with my dad, other times she has a lot of lovers over the years. She gets bored and, like her and my dad, sometimes they're lovers, sometimes they're enemies. It depends what mood they're both in, really.
And what courts are they in?
All of them.
Ah, one of those universal courts.
The Unseelie Court.
Okay. There's a reason why your brother's are you as powerful as your brother then, Meabh? Or
No, well, not yet. He's like a lot older than me. He's like he doesn't look it, but he's really old.
oh, okay. And are you quite young there? Because obviously I don't know the difference in the ages or anything like that.
In regards to them, yeah.
Okay. Are we talking like years or centuries? Is this how time works here?
Who knows?
Yeah, I just realised I kind of walked into that one, didn't I? Okay. And do we need to be careful of what we say to your mother when we go see your mother, so we don't upset or offend your mother when we do go see her?
I
Kate
mean,
did.
I would do, seeing as she's the queen of the Unseelie Court.
Okay. So just don't look her in the eye. Do not offend anything.
No, she's worse than my brother. She doesn't do freezing people. She sets you on fire instead.
Okay. Yeah.
Mum.
Now look at Jeff.
Yeah. Okay.
Are
I need
you
to be.
feeling cold?
And my dad turns people into trees sometimes.
Oh.
Is that why all these fucking trees talk round here?
No, they're just trees.
Turns people into
I fucking
trees.
hate this place.
Okay. So we've got fire, trees. Okay.
Yeah.
And okay.
My sister also can turn people into trees as well when she wants to. Sometimes she's a proper bitch.
So what can you turn people into? Apart from...
confused.
Nothing yet. I've told you
Yeah.
I'm not old enough.
You can turn people confused, Meabh.
Oh well, maybe that's what I'm going to grow into.
Yeah.
Meabh, the princess of confusion.
Bullshit, man.
Okay.
Yeah. All my family's different, and I'm a mix of all of them.
Do you have a favourite or not so favourite?
No, you don't have favourites in my family.
Even the ones that may try to want to kill you?
Who wants to kill me in my family? What have you heard? Who said something to you? Which one of them is it?
Whoa. I'm just thinking, so the Unseelie Court, is that part of the family as well or not?
No.
No.
Well,
We said auntie though.
Awful.
You said auntie. Is that right? So she is part of the family.
no, she's not. I would highly recommend that you don't say that anywhere near my mother or brother or anywhere in the Unseelie Court at all. In fact, I would forget I even said it, and I would never mention that out loud or even think it too much in your head at all.
Well, I'm just thinking that all the time now you've said it.
Yeah, I was going to say, Pebbles is just going to be thinking, she's the answer, she's the answer, she's the rest.
Kev's just singing the Hawaii 5-0 tune in his head over and over again, trying not to think of anything.
Yep.
Nice.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. Well, it's been a long day. Quentin, how are you feeling? I mean, it's a silly question, but
I'm fine.
okay. Do you need to get some
What-
rest?
What do you all want to do though? You none of you didn't answer. Do you want my brother to send us back? Or do you want to go?
Oh, we're coming
No.
with you to your mum's.
We'll definitely get a chance to see our mumsy. I'm down for that.
I think all of you need to work on your manners first, because we can't unmelt fire.
Well,
Jeremiah has good manners. You can learn from him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Although he did nearly get frozen as well.
It's just the blind leading the blind, isn't it?
well, I'm made out of wood, so I definitely don't want to be set alight at all. So,
You're very flammable.
yes.
We need to hope that Mum's in a good mood.
I'm
It's
pretty
all-
sure I can put her in one.
Just asking
I
for
love
something.
that.
Let's hope not too good of a mood though.
Why?
It sounds like a right goer.
Oh
I
my
mean, she'd
god.
only keep you for a few centuries, and then
It's her mum.
she'd only keep you for a few centuries, and then she'd probably get bored of you. Mortals
don't-
wear out quite quickly.
I don't think I lived for a couple of centuries.
She would make you.
That sounds
Maybe
like
you
a
would also
healthy
be aware
power
that
dynamic.
most of your mum's lovers are dead. Also,
Oh yeah, I know.
Like a praying
yeah.
mantis.
The whole
this
lot.
family did.
Your mum's a shagger, that's all I'm going to say.
I wouldn't say that to her. Oh, she may keep something more precious than your gems.
Well, I think it may be best to go see your rest and maybe go see your mum, because obviously we still need to know where the direction we need to go with your mission, maybe.
Hmm.
What do you guys
Is
think?
that everyone?
What? What was the question?
You
About-
already know my feelings.
Pebbles is like, biscuits? What?
I want to just go home. That's my vote.
Hmm.
Sorry to
Jezza,
break the mood.
Jezza, looks like it's 2-2.
He does not respond to the name Jezza.
Oh, little Slay Queen. Yes, bitch. Boots the house.
Jeremiah. I mean, it matters. The only pressing thing is Quentin's Azar. Imagine he wants to go home so he can put to rest Felicity.
There are places here, Quentin, that are peaceful. Not in the Vale of the Long Night, but near my mum's there are some incredibly beautiful places that she wouldn't be disturbed.
I know. But I miss home.
Where do you want Felicity to be laid to rest?
If we are staying, then here. I don't want her being in that bag forever. But I would like to go home.
Where is a home to you, Quentin?
I don't know yet. It's been so long since I had one.
I'm assuming because you were stealing from the Fae courts that you spent a lot of time here. That's why I wasn't sure if you wanted her here.
No, I want to go home.
May not be as easy to visit her if she's buried here.
Okay. We'll go back. We'll
Maybe
rest
if you're
tonight
wanting
and-
to stay, then we can stay. I'm just putting my opinion across. I don't want to upset anyone.
You're not.
I mean, I would like to go see my mum and find out a bit more, but if people don't want to stay, it's not up to me.
Could we kill two birds with one stone here?
Bad choice of words.
What's that, Jeremiah?
Just astounded by your choice of words when given one of the tasks is a burial.
No, sorry. Yeah, I mean, is it worth the group of us? Because if Meabh wants to go see her mum, one of us goes with Meabh, and the rest go with Quentin to lay rest. His partner.
My brother won't send half of you. He's only sending you because of me.
I'm gonna go.
How long does it take to get to your mum's?
Would I know if my brother would send us to my mum's in the morning?
He would. You know he would.
My brother can
Anything
send
to
us
get
there.
rid of the smell of you all.
Excuse me, I do not smell.
You've been in dirt for a while.
I've just had a lovely fairy bath. My brother would send us in the morning straight to my mum's. So
We
instantly.
go to your mum's, and then she can send us home.
She can do a lot of things.
Then a few more hours, or tomorrow's, or yesterday's, or whatever it is here, is fine.
Thank you, Quentin.
I'm
Okay.
going to sleep now.
That's fair.
Quentin, can I see you for a moment?
Sure.
I'm gonna lead over to like one of the sofas and sit down.
Mhm.
Does he follow and sit down or?
He does.
Before Felicity went, I took something from her, or she gave me them to keep safe for you. I don't know if you want them here or if you want them when we lay her to rest somewhere more beautiful.
Oh,
But
what is it?
she gave me some memories.
You see a tear start to roll down his face.
I could do with them tonight to help me sleep.
I thought maybe that would be the case. I'm going to sit next to him and I'm going to like hold out my hands to him. And then I'll take hold of his hands and I'll just lean in and I'll just whisper, close your eyes.
Close his eyes.
And I'll close mine. And I'll send the memories over to Quentin.
And the rest of you, if any of you are paying attention, see Quentin smile for the first time he has all day. I assume you guys are having a long rest at this point?
Yeah.
You all lay down, knowing you're safe in this place with an army downstairs. Safe enough. And you all bed down. For your long rest. And then Pebbles, can you roll me a stealth check with advantage, please, for what you sent a message to me for?
Natural 20. Just off
For a
one
total
roll. 28.
During the night, when everyone is asleep, you leave the room. And that is where we will end session.
I think you're gonna take Maeve's crown.
Imagine.
I don't know, but whatever you're doing, you've got fucking balls and you're probably about to lose them if you get caught.
He's got balls.
It's fucking cold, I can tell you that. They shot straight back up. They're in Kev's throat right now.
Martine, do me a favour. Do you know, once we finish session, just Google the Prince of Frost for me, won't you?
No, don't.
Oh, I
No,
no, I'm not going to ruin it for myself. No, because this is what she'd do anyway. Like, this is just what Pebbles would do. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
I love it.
It's
Love it.
perfect. And the balls and attitude of Pebbles. Mwah.
Go back long rest.
You can all mark long rest on your sheet.
Can I mark long rest?
Ooh.
You will get a long rest. Unless you do something stupid. And then you'll get a very, very long rest.
Don't worry, I'm tactful.
You also can all level up.
Oh my god!
So if you want to roll your health now,
Yeah.
while we're on stream.
I want to do something
Yes.
different with mine.
I'm well aware.
What? Don't keep it all secret here, no.
So just roll me a d8 for your health.
I forgot.
No, you don't need to. Because you don't need to, you're fine.
I've just got an extra 2.
Nice.
Fucking shite. I rolled a d8 and all.
Ollie,
I
you're
stole
not-
your roll. I stole your roll. I got a 12.
Nice.
What are we rolling on Forge or are we rolling it in person?
No, in person. Just roll it and let chat know what you've done. Well, not chat.
So you don't.
Any viewers, you don't need to roll a dice.
Awesome.
D10.
Mine's a D8, I think, in it for Druid.
It's a d8 for yours, yeah.
Come
Ooh,
on, baby.
Jeez.
Oh, 5. Not bad.
Nice. Decent.
5. Do you wish me to roll for 260 or leave that for a different time?
We will. You might as well do it. Yeah, do it.
D10?
D10 for him.
Yeah.
So 5 for Misha.
I'm guessing a 0 and a D10 is 10, right?
Yes.
Christ.
You can't roll a 0.
Nice. What was the
D10
What's
for
my-
260.
Oh, is it okay? Yeah. Sound.
Shit my pants there for a little second.
You just got 0.
I've never,
You
had,
haven't
to, I've
diced.
never had to roll a D10 in that before.
Got a 4.
Okay.
260.
Cool.
Okay,
And
class.
that is where we will end stream.
We're level 6 now, hey?
Nice.
And we will move forward from there.
Make sure
Ooh,
you
kinda.
add the number
Next
to your
session.
rolled hit points. Do not replace it.
It was a
can
good
sort that off screen.
Yeah. Good session, though. Brilliant beginning and all with it.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Loved it.
Glad you liked it. It was a lot of fun. But we'll see everyone next week.
Indeed.
And thank you if you got this far.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Cheers.
Bye.
And